Nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Liberty Flames and the Delaware Blue Hen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach Carney told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Blue Hens ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Liberty's offense will get the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss. For a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all...
Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Liberty.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Blue Hens offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, they're decor.
Here's a little room there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the ground, it's Silver. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Graves. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Blue Hens, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Finds his man. It's a fumble on the play. Offense scoops it up and still going.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might as well stick with him. Got enough for the first. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. The give on the counter. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Maybe a crease. He's at the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Coming out with it, it's Lewis. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Ellison. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Graves. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48. And this Is rolling. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they... Wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. With the catch, it's Bowman. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Wants to keep it in the air. The screen, he can go. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Silver. Got a little grass. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Blue Hens have pushed it inside the 20. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. That's caught. It's Cunningham. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Here comes the heat. Swings it out to his running back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the... Makes a grab and room to run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Delaware. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Maybe some room here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Going with the counter play here. Turning it on. Past the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Flames. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Roberts. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to take it outside. It's Coleman.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. The sure hands, it's Cunningham. Makes the catch, and he's free. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Flames peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Escapes the pressure going right. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in 3rd and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has. Now setting up 4th down.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Graves. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with FIU taking on the Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
And the Flames will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Looking for room. It's Silver. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll try it again. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Working that left side now. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the comeback is on.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacked on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. There's some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside. It's Davis. Got enough for the first. Speeding down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Liberty. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The run inside. It's Silver. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Pulls and fires complete. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll pull it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. Flying down the left side. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Using his legs, it's Ellison. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Caught on the left side by Wilson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You're in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him, and he's dragged down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running. Ball and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires downfield. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The handoff, keep working on that clock. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Running inside, it's Coleman. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On the run, it's Udo. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Graves. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time he's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Powers through. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him, and it's a sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's going to take off. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff,